Welcome to Health 2660. Here, we don't just talk about health, we tell the stories that heal. Now please listen to the story. Martha, at 68 years of age, felt every sunrise as a personal affront. It wasn't the light she resented, nor the chirping of the robins that perched outside her window, serenading the dawn. It was the excruciating, unyielding pain that greeted her each morning, a brutal reminder of her body's slow but steady decline. Her legs, once pillars of strength that had carried her through decades of gardening, dancing and chasing after her energetic children, now felt like leaden weights, swollen and throbbing with a relentless ache. Her joints, particularly her knees and hips, protested every movement with sharp, stabbing pain that stole her breath away. Getting out of bed had become a Herculean task. Each morning began with a slow, agonizing roll to the edge of the mattress, followed by a period of quiet, concentrated breathing as she mentally prepared herself for the onslaught of pain. She'd grip the edge of the bed, her knuckles white, and push herself upright, a groan escaping her lips despite her best efforts to suppress it. The first few steps were always the worst. A shuffling, awkward gait as she waited for her joints to loosen, a process that could take anywhere from 5 minutes to what felt like an eternity. She'd tried everything, it seemed. Her medicine cabinet was a testament to her desperate search for relief, filled with bottles of prescription painkillers, anti-inflammatory creams, and over-the-counter remedies that promised miracle cures. Some offered fleeting respite, a brief window of diminished pain that allowed her to perform basic tasks like making a cup of tea or walking to the mailbox. But the relief was always temporary, and the pain invariably returned often, with a vengeance, leaving her feeling defeated and disheartened. The doctors had been sympathetic, of course, but their solutions felt inadequate. "It's just wear and tear," Martha one had said, with a shrug, as if her pain were nothing more than a minor inconvenience. "It's part of getting older." Another had suggested surgery, but the risks seemed daunting, and the recovery period long and uncertain. Martha, a fiercely independent woman, dreaded the thought of being confined to a hospital bed or relying on others for her care. Her life had shrunk. Once an avid traveler and active member of her community, Martha now spent most of her days confined to her small, cozy cottage. The vibrant garden she had lovingly cultivated for years had become overgrown and neglected, a painful reminder of her physical limitations. She missed the feel of the soil between her fingers, the sweet scent of roses, and the satisfaction of nurturing life. She missed her friends, too, the lively conversations over coffee, the shared laughter, the simple joy of companionship. But the effort required to get out of the house, to navigate the uneven sidewalks, and endure the pain of sitting for extended periods felt overwhelming. So she stayed home, watching television, reading books, and trying to ignore the constant throbbing ache in her legs. Her daughter Emily was a constant source of support. A vibrant and energetic woman in her late 30s, Emily was a health and wellness enthusiast, always eager to share the latest tips and trends she had discovered. She called Martha regularly, offering encouragement and suggesting various remedies from herbal supplements to yoga exercises. Martha appreciated her daughter's concern, but she couldn't help feeling skeptical. She had tried so many things already, and nothing had seemed to work. One evening, Emily sent Martha a link to a YouTube video. "Mom, I saw this and I immediately thought of you," she said over the phone. It's about collagen-rich foods and how they can help with joint pain and inflammation. It might be worth a look. Martha hesitated. Another supposed cure, another false hope. But Emily's voice was so earnest, so full of genuine concern, that Martha couldn't bring herself to refuse. "Okay, honey," she said with a sigh. "I'll watch it." The video was surprisingly informative. It featured a panel of health experts discussing the importance of collagen for joint health. Collagen, they explained, was a protein that provided structure and support to cartilage, the tissue that cushioned the joints. As we age, our bodies produce less collagen, leading to the breakdown of cartilage and the development of joint pain and stiffness. The video went on to highlight 13 foods that were naturally rich in collagen or that stimulated the body's own collagen production. Bone broth, chicken feet soup, wild-caught salmon, sweet potatoes, mushrooms. The list went on. The experts emphasized that consistency was key and that it might take several weeks to see noticeable results. Martha listened intently, her initial skepticism slowly giving way to a glimmer of hope. What did she have to lose? She was already in pain. Perhaps this was worth a try. The next morning, Martha made a trip to the grocery store. She carefully selected the items from the video's list, feeling a sense of purpose she hadn't experienced in months. She bought organic chicken bones, carrots, celery, and onions to make bone broth. She found a small Asian market that sold chicken feet, a staple ingredient in traditional Chinese medicine. She splurged on a beautiful piece of wild-caught salmon, its flesh a vibrant pink, and she filled her basket with sweet potatoes, mushrooms, and other collagen-boosting goodies. The first few days were challenging. Making bone broth from scratch was time-consuming, and the aroma of chicken feet soup was interesting, to say the least. But Martha persevered, driven by a renewed sense of determination. She sipped bone broth every morning, its warm, savory flavor surprisingly comforting. She braved the chicken feet soup, reminding herself of its potential benefits. She grilled the salmon and roasted the sweet potatoes and mushrooms, creating delicious and healthy meals. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, things began to change. After about 2 weeks, Martha noticed a slight easing of her stiffness in the mornings. The pain was still there, but it wasn't quite as intense. She found herself moving a little more easily, walking a little faster. Encouraged, she continued her collagen-rich diet, making it a regular part of her daily routine. By week 6, the transformation was undeniable. The swelling in her legs had subsided significantly, and her joint pain had diminished to a manageable ache. She could walk around her cottage without wincing, and she even ventured out into her garden, pulling weeds and tending to her beloved roses. The joy of feeling the soil between her fingers, the sweet scent of the flowers, filled her with a sense of profound gratitude. One sunny afternoon, Martha decided to take a walk in the park. It had been months since she had last visited, and she was eager to reconnect with nature and enjoy the fresh air. She walked slowly, at first, carefully placing each footstep. But as she gained confidence, her pace quickened. She strolled along the winding paths, admiring the vibrant colors of the flowers and the lush greenery of the trees. She watched children playing, their laughter echoing through the air, and felt a surge of joy in her heart. She sat down on a park bench, gazing at the serene beauty around her. Tears welled up in her eyes, tears of relief, of gratitude, of sheer happiness. She had her life back. She could move again. She could enjoy the simple pleasures of life Again, she could connect with the world again. Emily called that evening, eager to hear about her mother's progress. "Mom, how are you feeling?" she asked, her voice full of anticipation. "Emily, honey," Martha said, her voice trembling with emotion. "I walked in the park today. I haven't done that in months." There was a moment of silence on the other end of the line, followed by a joyful gasp. "Oh, Mom, that's wonderful. I'm so happy for you." "It's all thanks to you," Emily, Martha said. "Thank you for sharing that video with me. It's changed my life." Martha knew that her journey wasn't over. She still had some pain and stiffness, and she knew that she would have to continue to be diligent with her diet and exercise. But she was no longer afraid. She had discovered the power of nutrition and the body's remarkable ability to heal itself. She began sharing her story with others, hoping to inspire them to take control of their health and embrace the healing power of food. She joined a local support group for people with arthritis and shared her experiences and recipes. She even started her own YouTube channel, posting videos about collagen-rich foods and their benefits. She became a beacon of hope for others struggling with joint pain and inflammation. Her message was simple but powerful. You don't need magic. You need the right nutrition and consistency. Your body wants to heal. Just give it the tools. And so Martha, the 68-year-old woman who had once struggled to get out of bed each morning, became a champion of natural healing, a testament to the transformative power of food, and an inspiration to countless others seeking a life free from pain. But the story doesn't end there. Martha's journey sparked a profound interest in the science of collagen and its effects on the body. She began to delve deeper voraciously, reading scientific articles and attending online seminars. She learned about the different types of collagen, their specific roles in the body, and the factors that can influence collagen production. She discovered that collagen wasn't just beneficial for joint health. It also played a crucial role in maintaining skin elasticity, strengthening bones, and supporting cardiovascular function. She learned about the importance of vitamin C, which is essential for collagen synthesis, and the damaging effects of sugar and processed foods on collagen production. As her knowledge grew, Martha became even more passionate about sharing her findings with others. She realized that many people were unaware of the crucial role collagen played in their overall health and well-being. She wanted to empower them with the knowledge they needed to make informed choices about their diet and lifestyle. She expanded her YouTube channel, creating videos that explain the science of collagen in simple, easy-to-understand terms. She interviewed doctors, nutritionists, and other health experts, sharing their insights with her growing audience. She developed a series of recipes that were not only delicious, but also packed with collagen-boosting nutrients. Her channel became a thriving online community, a place where people could share their experiences, ask questions, and support one another on their health journeys. Martha became a mentor to many, offering guidance, encouragement, and practical advice. She was amazed by the impact she was having on people's lives. One day, Martha received an email from a research scientist at a leading university. The scientist had been following her YouTube channel and was impressed by her knowledge and passion for collagen research. He invited her to collaborate on a study investigating the effects of collagen supplementation on joint pain in older adults. Martha was thrilled and honored. She had never imagined that her personal journey would lead her to such an exciting opportunity. She eagerly accepted the invitation and began working closely with the research team. The study was a resounding success. The results showed that collagen supplementation significantly reduced joint pain and improved mobility in older adults. Martha's contributions to the study were invaluable, providing the researchers with insights into the practical application of collagen research. The study was published in a prestigious medical journal, and Martha's name was listed as a co-author. She became a sought-after speaker at medical conferences and health seminars, sharing her personal story and the findings of the study with audiences around the world. Martha, the 68-year-old woman who had once struggled to get out of bed each morning, had become a respected advocate for natural healing and a leading voice in the field of collagen research. She had transformed her own life, and in doing so, had inspired countless others to take control of their health and embrace the healing power of food. Her journey was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of knowledge, and the profound impact that one person can have on the world. She even ended up writing a book about her journey, which became a national bestseller. Royalties allowed her to fund further research into the benefits of collagen, especially its role in preventing age-related diseases. She established a foundation dedicated to educating people about the importance of nutrition and healthy living. Martha traveled the world, sharing her message of hope and healing. She met with world leaders, health organizations, and community groups, advocating for policies that would promote access to healthy food and health care for all. Martha never forgot her humble beginnings. She continued to garden, to cook, and to connect with her community. She remained grounded, grateful, and committed to serving others. Her life was a testament to the power of purpose, the importance of connection, and the transformative potential of a healthy lifestyle. Even at 90, Martha continued to be an active advocate, a beacon of light, and a symbol of hope for a healthier future. She lived by her own words, reminding everyone that you don't need magic. You need the right nutrition and consistency. Your body wants to heal. Just give it the tools. The legacy of Martha continued to grow, inspiring generations to come to take control of their health, embrace the healing power of food, and live their lives to the fullest. Health 2660. Thanks you for listening. We'll see you in the next video, and until then, be kind to yourself.